What up, y'all? It's your guy Dawson from Dawson Speak TV and D&D TV. Thank you for rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the videos on this channel. Much love to those who support this channel by donating. I appreciate it. All that information is in the description box underneath the video. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notifications when I drop a new video. Now let's get into this topic. Alright, thanks for clicking on the video. Now, this video is for educational purposes, and as I approach this topic with respect, I want you all to please be respectful in my comment section. Thanks. Now, before I get into this story, I want to say that Dawson Speaks TV does not discriminate on the basis of race, color, religion, gender expression, age, national origin, disability, marital status, sexual orientation, military status, or political affiliation. Now, you all remember the story I reported on the other day of the married Cogic pastor, Pastor Aaron Williams Jr., who is the senior pastor at Maddox Memorial Church, Cogic. Now, Pastor Williams has a beautiful wife, First Lady Latanda Williams, there she is right there, and they have 3 lovely daughters. Now, recently, Pastor Williams was accused of public indecency for having adult interactions at a park on August the 30th, 2025 at 2:30 p.m. in Picnic Area 1 in the backseat of a vehicle with a woman who was not his wife. There's his wife there, First Lady Latanya Williams. Now, you all remember when the Roy's Report, shout out to the Roy's Report, Julie Roy's over there, they do good work, they broke this story and they reached out to the woman. However, she didn't want to comment. But when they reached out to Pastor Williams, he asserted his innocence and said that people are too quick to find fault with churches. He then went on to say that it's being blown out of proportion. Something's been blown, all right. And he said that I'm not a villain, and I know that people jump on stuff like this because they always want to look for something that the church is wrong about. That's what he said. And without admitting fault, Pastor Williams added that he has never said that he was without a flaw. Pastor Williams went on to say, I never said that I was better than anybody or higher or mightier than anybody. I never said I was holier than anybody. Pastor Williams questioned whether someone had a political motive to come after him. He said, is it because I ran for office last year, or does somebody perceive me as a threat? Now, Pastor Aaron Williams Jr. went to court and he pled not guilty. Pastor Williams! Did you not notice that the cop had on a body cam and everything was caught on camera, sir? Now, I can't show you all the entire clip, but I can show you some of it. Take a look.
While his wife was at church for a women's retreat, this pastor was at the park with another woman in his car.
Obviously, it's an arrestable offense, you know that. I'm not trying to lock anybody up. I think things got out of control, but it was plain to see in a public area you guys are engaging in conduct, so this is your summons. And I'll give this to her. Do you have any questions on that?
Both were charged with public indecency, and both pleaded not guilty. The pastor, a former county commissioner candidate.
Wow, man. Pastor Aaron, what do you have to say about that footage, sir? Come on, man. Is it because you ran for office, or does someone perceive you as a threat? Please, none of the above, sir. You just got caught in the backseat of a vehicle in a park at 2:35 p.m. in Picnic Area 1 with a woman who was not First Lady Latanda Williams. You said in the interview that you did with the Roy's Report, you told one of the reporters that people always want to find something that the church is wrong about. No, sir. You being in the backseat of a car has nothing to do with other churches. It has something to do with you cheating on your wife, First Lady Latanda Williams. Now, the Mansfield News Journal, they did not release the lady's name who was in the vehicle with Pastor Williams, but that's okay because the officers released the body cam footage and the people in the town know who she is. A lot of people got in the comment section and some people hit me up telling me about this lady. But let me tell you something, lady. You knew that Pastor Williams was a married man. As a matter of fact, you're familiar with his family and the people at the church. They know who you are. How long did you all think you were going to get away with this? It was going to come out eventually, and you all missed a part of the clip. It's online. You all can go look at it on other sites. I can't show everything here, but when the cop caught them and he asked, what were you all doing? The lady in the car said, we were just eating lunch. Yeah, y'all were eating all right. Sausage and Hot Pocket were on the menu. Now I'm going to move on, but you all, I just can't believe that this man, Pastor Williams, told the reporter at the Roy's Report, you all, that basically you're innocent and that people just jump on stuff like this because they want to find stuff that the church is wrong about. That just really gets to me. Sir, letting people like you become leaders in the church, that's what the church is wrong about. And if you believe, Pastor Williams, that people are always looking for something that the church is wrong about, as you said in that interview, then why would you, sir, as a pastor, put yourself in this situation? This just didn't happen. You all planned this out and you probably have been doing it all along. Listen to me. I don't know if you all see this, but I see it with a lot of stuff that's going on social media, that some of these leaders in the church, not all, but some, they're coming across as narcissists. Do you all not believe what you preach and teach? Because when many of them get caught in their mess, they still lie about it or try to justify it. And many of them will continue to preach and teach like nothing ever happened. There's no apology. There's no accountability. No one's trying to have a closer walk with thee. They just go on as usual. And we are supposed to act like we didn't see what we saw in that clip and we're supposed to be quiet. Well, guess what? This is YouTube. This is not your church. We talk over here. Now, the only individuals I feel sorry for in this situation are for First Lady LaTonda Williams and her daughters. And if she decides to leave her marriage, I don't blame her. Because I don't believe this was Pastor Aaron Williams' first time. He just got caught this time. And it's sad that First Lady LaTonda Williams was at church or at home thinking that she has a man that's totally committed to her and he's out sleeping around. And who knows, could possibly bring God knows what home to his wife. Oh, y'all, we got to talk about it because it happens in the church and people like to silence people who speak out. You're not silencing me. I'm talking about it. Been doing it for over a decade. These people bring stuff back home to their spouses, and no one wants to talk about that because the church don't know what to say when that happens. Well, Sister Williams, the Lord sees everything, and he don't make no mistakes. Maybe it was the Lord's will you got a disease. If you don't get out of my face, you bobblehead bastard, how you know what the Lord wants? How you know that's the Lord's will? Y'all better stop letting these church people play with y'all. I'm serious. Now, Pastor Aaron Williams Jr. has stepped down for a while, and hopefully he can work things out with his family and with his church. Now, I have a couple of questions. The first one is for the ladies. Do you all think that First Lady LaTonda Williams should leave Pastor Williams? Get in the comments and let me know. And what would you women do if you were in this situation? Let me know. And this last question is for everyone. And let's be honest, you all, from your experience, don't tell me, well, my mom and my granddad, I don't want to hear about that. I'm talking about you. Do you think it's possible to be married for many, many, many years, decades, and only be with one person and never cheat? Do you think it's possible? And if you are a person who's in a relationship for decades, get in the comments and let us know that it can work. Because a lot of people seem to think you need to have someone on the side. So let us know. How's it going for you and yours? I'm done. Y'all answer those questions for me in the comments section. You all get down in the comments section. Let me know what you think about this topic. Go off, please go off, all right? Don't forget to share the video with family and friends. Please thumbs up the video. I'll appreciate that. And also, thank you for those who show me support and show me love and say, Brother Dawson, I want to bless you. And guess what? I love you all back and I appreciate it. Until next time, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself and love yourself, all right? And each other. And don't forget, I live by this. Protect your peace and protect your energy. Peace.